That's right. Just like the Undying Flames boy said, I came back so I could change the future. If I let Ato live, history might repeat itself. If I don't want that to happen, then my choice is clear. I need to end his life, here and now. Oh, and I'm going to take his cryptoglobin as well. Fantastic.
I guess I've got no choice.
I mean, you're the only one, my dude.
This is it. You're finished.
The right choice was probably spare him, but Narumi will be happy. She'll be like, oh my god, the killing game just started. Ah! It's punishment time. Oh, she will have a field day. Suddenly, I found myself walking to my room. It was almost like I was running from something. I finally made it to the rooftop when I saw them there, as if they had been waiting for me. What's going on with you, Samino? Why would you leave the gym without saying anything? Maybe you didn't want to see Aotsuki looking like that?
Aha!
You have nothing to worry about, Sumino. You made a wise decision. You did the right thing. He was trying to destroy me and your commanding officer.
Arr!
And that's not all. He was trying to slaughter all of humanity. You're our savior, the hero who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret. I don't know about that. Personally, I get the feeling you're walking down the wrong path. Or perhaps I should say, he's straight off the path he was meant to walk as a human being. Okay, even Ghost Boy is like, I don't know how I feel about that decision. It may be true that Ato committed many crimes in the future, you know, Takumi, but he hadn't done anything wrong here and now, had he? You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. Not true! He has committed crimes in his lifetime. Didn't he say he killed his family? People can change. I believe so, at least. But you didn't give him the chance. Doesn't sound like the right thing to do to me. Shut up. Do you think I don't know all that already? You don't have to shove it down my throat. I clenched my fist and practically barked my rebuttal at the ghost boy before running off to my room. It was oppressively silent in my room. I didn't bother to turn the lights on. I just sank into a corner and wrapped my arms around my knees. I did the right thing. I did the right thing. I repeated this to myself over and over again.
You're our savior. The hero who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret.
I knew you should have picked spare him. Now we're gonna have this deep-seated feeling of regret for the next 98 days. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. But why can't I stop thinking about what he said after?
You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. People can change. I believe so, at least. But you didn't give him the chance.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I covered my ears and squeezed my eyes shut. But when I did, I could see Ato, now a blackened lump of flesh, staring at me hatefully. My eyes flew open. I was scared to so much as blink. I focused on my breathing, the only sound in the room, and spent the night curled into a ball, my eyes wide open the whole time. Day 3. I thought there was a quick skip for the announcements. Takumi, what the hell, man? Why did you... Ato, Everyone's cold eyes pierced through me as I stepped into the cafeteria. They were all staring at me suspiciously. Oh, great. Everyone's gonna think I'm unhinged. We all saw the body in the gym.
And then C-Ray showed up.
Right, I explained what happened to everyone. I told them that you came back from the future. I told them Ato was abnormal and that he tried to destroy me last night. I told them everything, but they seem reluctant to believe me.
Obviously, you tell us he came back from the future, and you think any of us are dumb enough to just be like, oh, well, if you say so.
Yeah, none of us are that stupid. If a useless single-celled organism like me might be permitted to speak up, are we sure Takumi isn't experiencing some sort of delusion? At the very least, there's no way he can prove he's not. That would mean Mr. Sumino got caught up in this delusion and ended up murdering someone.
That would make him the abnormal one here.
Paco's words weighed heavily on me, but it wasn't true. I'm not sure if I'd made the right choice last night. I still don't have confidence in my decision, even though I already made it. But what I experienced last time really happened. There's no way it was a delusion. I need them to understand that, if nothing else. Everyone hear me out. It's a long story, but I looked right into everyone's eyes as I began to recount what I knew about the previous 100 days. I told them everything that happened. World's death, cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite. I told them about the boy made of undying flames and his infant body in the defense room. Even the existence of Second-to-Last Defense Academy and the 5 other fighters there under the command of Nigo. The only thing I left out was that I learned about what I learned about Nozomi. The secrets she'd shared that first time were between her and me. It was night by the time I was done talking, but still, the doubt in their faces never left. I knew why, too. It was because I killed Ato. And their eyes? My story was nothing more than an elaborate, lengthy excuse. Like I was trying to confuse them by weaving a fantastical, impossible tale.
Oh.
I see. I think I understand. It doesn't look that way to me. I simply mean I understand what you think happened. Whether it's true or not is another story. Talking anymore is just a waste of time. Why don't we call it for today and get out of here?
Right.
It's late now.
Huh?
But what do we do with Ato's body? It's still lying there in the gym. Should we bury it?
Oh.
Wait, it would be so pitiful to bury him when he looks like a burnt pretzel stick. I wish we could do something about that. Like what? Restore his body to how it used to be, perhaps? Is that even possible? Obviously I can't do it, but maybe Sue-Ray? Well, I mean, it's not that I can't do it, but that's a super secret technique written at the very end of the super secret commanding officer manual. So, how in the world did you know about it, Shizuhara? Just a guess. A guess?
Well, why would we do that?
I told you. Ugh, such a pity. We don't know if he was really a traitor or not. A body deserves dignity no matter what sins that person may have committed in life. Isn't it only normal to want a body in such a tragic state to look more like it used to be? No one objected to her suggestion. Sue-Ray reluctantly agreed. He must have decided it wasn't worth antagonizing everyone over it when it was only our 3rd day here. And so we transported Ato's body to a classroom on the 2nd floor. We have a morgue. It's so cold. What is this room? It's a morgue. A morgue? What? I don't remember that from last time. You never used it? Well, in a way, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
This is where we store bodies whose causes of death are unknown. Say one of you got killed by an unknown weapon during a defensive battle. A bioweapon. A bioweapon, or nanomachines, or something like that. In that case, we'd need to dissect you in order to properly determine the cause. We need a place to store the bodies in a situation like that, which is why we have this room. The temperature is set really low to keep the bodies from decomposing. Everybody hunched their shoulders against the cold as they looked around the room. Their breaths steamed in the air.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm gonna get started on restoring the body. Would you all mind stepping out? How long will it take? I should have it done by tomorrow morning.
Aha!
Oh, right, one last thing. We were about to leave when Ray stopped us. I know it's sudden, but as of today, I'd like to officially designate Sumino as the Special Defense Unit's team leader. Oh, great. Let's assign the psychopath as the team leader. That's probably what they see me as. You saved me, Sumino, and you know the future. Plus, you have red hair, so I'm sure you'll make a great leader. What kind of reason is that? I will not entertain any objections. That's an order from your commanding officer. Disobey, and you will be court-martialed. You are to do as Sumino says, starting tomorrow. Got it? Oh boy. We returned to the roof. Everybody's faces were even more gloomy, having seen Ato's body up close. They all vanished into their rooms without saying a word. Left on my own, I casually glanced up at the sky and saw the satellite. The artificial satellite hung in the sky, lit with countless mechanical lights. It felt further away than the last time I saw it. Just then I heard a pop inside my head. What the heck was that? The very next moment, I was suddenly unconscious. What the hell was that? In the morning, I skipped going to the cafeteria and went back there instead. Somebody else had got there before me. Hideko, we're not gonna address the fact that you went unconscious on the roof? Good morning. Did you eat breakfast? No, not yet. I'm not hungry. I could maybe go for a frog, though.
Oh?
A frog? Forget that. What are you doing here? After a moment of silence, Hideko answered. Probably for the same reason you are. I wanted to see the results of the restoration. C-Ray's not here. Does that mean he's done? Only one way to find out. Hideko approached the body. She stopped in front of it and quietly pulled back the sheet covering Ato's body.
Looks like it's done. At the very least, he's not a burnt pretzel anymore.
I felt vaguely relieved seeing him. Of course, I hadn't forgotten him for what he'd done to us last time. But I felt some guilt about bringing him to such an undignified end. Now that his body was back to the way it used to be, the painful mass of emotions within me eased a little.
It feels wrong to bury him in the dirt after all this effort to get him so pristine. Why don't we leave him like this for a little longer?
Hideko covered him with the sheet once more. No sooner had she finished than Gaku came barreling into the room. There you guys are. We found something messed up. Come look. Messed up? Just hurry. You'll see for yourself. What happened? Hideko and I practically flew down the stairs as we followed Gaku to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon our arrival. Leave the school now or I'll kill you all. Is Darumi playing a prank on us? What is this? Spray paint. Someone sprayed a message on the digital blackboard. I looked at the message. Leave the school now or I'll kill you all. She's got a big smile on her face. Come on. I was the first one to find it. I finished breakfast early and was wandering around the school when I saw this.
And he came back to the cafeteria and told us about it.
We all came running to see for ourselves. But who would pull some kind of dumb prank like this? Prank? I said what I said. Who would take the shit seriously? Looks like some snot-nosed kid wrote it.
I believe it, though. It's way more interesting that way. I smell a killing game in the air.
Whether it's serious or not, we do know it's not the work of an invader. The alarm would have gone off if one of them tried to get in here.
Huh.
They don't know our language on top of that. I doubt it could have been one of them. What if it was Ato? Huh? Maybe the restoration brought him back. Like a zombie.
Tuh.
I don't think that's possible. His appearance may have been restored, but his cryptoglobin is gone. And besides, we just saw him. He definitely wasn't breathing. So that means the person behind this threat is in the room with us now. Everybody glanced around, trying to see what everyone else was thinking. Their eyes were filled with distrust and unease. Wait, but hold on. There's one other person it could be, right? Everyone seemed to have an idea of what I was getting at.
Aha!
Oh, that's right, Sirei.
I definitely wouldn't put it past him.
But why would he write a threatening message like this?
Ah!
We can figure that out later. For now, we need to find him. Yeah, where is he? And so began the hunt for Sirei. We found him only seconds later. Turned out he was very close to the classroom. ...
No.
Who did it? Who did it? Who did it?
Siri?
What the hell?
You're kidding.
Why? How could this happen to him?
The person who did this to him last time is dead! Everyone was deeply disturbed, but the shock I felt went far beyond theirs. After all, I'd seen this very scene before. The last time I went through this? Back then, Ato had been responsible for it. Ato didn't exist in this world any longer. I'd killed him myself 2 days earlier. And yet the same thing was happening all over again. The whole reason I fought Ato in the first place was to prevent this. So how? Why? I'm so confused. We returned to the classroom in a daze. Everyone stood around in silence for some time. Their eyes were cast downward, expressions grave. Finally, Gaku broke the silence. Takemaru, do you still think this is all a prank? But if this isn't a prank, then it's just not fair. They didn't even give us the chance to leave.
Maybe it means the kill you all part will start as soon as we see the message.
Still, it's not right. It's highly probable that Sirei was destroyed before we woke up. Somebody would have noticed otherwise. That means it happened before Gaku found the message. So one of us has to die before we even knew we were being threatened? How utterly unreasonable.
In movies, terrorists always set off a small-scale explosion, then claim responsibility, right? Once everyone knows it's not a prank, they announce that they're going to carry out another crime.
Godami had a point. It was possible the culprit did this to Sirei to show they were serious. In that case, we'd be fine so long as we did what they demanded. Temporarily leaving the school and seeing what happened before returning would be the safest option. But there was no guarantee that the person who wrote the message was the same person who destroyed Sirei. It wasn't out of the question that the message really was just a prank. But even if it was, we'd still have to deal with the threat of whoever destroyed Sirei still being nearby. For now, I need to figure out if we listen to the message or not. Do we leave the school? Or do we ignore it and stay?